Hey Reese, I love you, man. Um, Gosh, these past few years have been pretty great. I still remember meeting you for the first time at Nav's Donut Night, and you just being a little ball of energy. And I remember thinking, I want to be that guy's friend. I want to meet him. And then Sean and I went up to talk to you afterwards. Um, and then later that week, you were next to us or behind us in line at the VPP Palooza, and you invited us to like a swing dancing thing on the roof of a garage, and we didn't really dance, or Jason and I were there. We didn't really dance, but we talked to you and Peyton and a few other guys, and um, uh, yeah, and you just never really let me be alone after that. Constantly texting me and wanting to hang out and inviting me to play Avalon and do different things. And thank you so much for that. I would not have gotten out of my room if it were not for you. You made me do bucks, which is something I am eternally grateful for. The way bucks has shaped my life, I can go on and on about, but you were the reason for that. So thank you so much. You're an amazing role model. I've looked up to you more than you know. I distinctly, kind of like a funny story, I don't know, maybe not a funny story. I distinctly remember at fall conference my freshman year, you were like kind of like wanting to disciple someone, and you made this like known. You're like, I don't know if am I a good spot to disciple someone or what? And I was already being discipled, I think, by Matt Gerges because of e-training or something. And I remember just sitting there right next to you going, Reese would be a freaking amazing discipler, and that I would love to be discipled by him. But I was already being discipled by Matt. So, yeah, sorry. But yeah, I'm super, super excited for your wedding, and that you're going to be in Nashville next year, that you won't be leaving me completely, that we still have an entire lifetime of memories to make and to be friends and brothers. You're an amazing guy. Keep being you. And I want some of your shoes once you get a chance. Bye, Reese. See you soon.
Reese, man, I'm sad that you're leaving. Just wanted to say thanks so much for the time that you've put into Bucks and for being officer, for being my grand big, for being the best grand big out there, for all the time you put into intramurals and just important to the lives of guys in Bucks. Uh, I've seen just the love that you have for everyone in Bucks and the love that you have for competition and life, and just whether that be through playing spike ball or you taught me how to play Avalon for the very first time, great memories, or just the fact that you just really give it your all in everything. You never stop. You always go all out, and just the way that that's impacted Bucks has been amazing. My family, it's, I think you've made our family into the best one in Bucks. Um, you've just shown me what it means to be a leader and to go forth and give it your all. Some of the favorite times, intramurals will never be the same without you. I think we won like 4 championships together. Uh, you were the leader on pretty much all those teams, whether that be softball or basketball, and just the way spiritually you've led in our NAVS Bible study together and in Bucks cell groups. So, just want to take the time to say, Reese, you're amazing. Gonna miss you. Can't wait to see your wedding, and you're the best. See ya.
The first time I met Reese was in White Hall. Parker had texted Nelson and me to come play some game with him. He didn't tell us what it was, but he promised that it would be fun. So we went and learned how to play Avalon with Reese, and it was a ton of fun getting to hang out with this Division One SEC football athlete who wanted to hang out with these two goofball freshmen, and that was a really cool experience to feel wanted and included by an older guy who's as cool as you are. Next, I remember not knowing who my big was going to be on Big Little Night, and I was nervous about what family I was going to be put in. When Logan took Drew instead, thank goodness, I was really clueless about who my big was going to be, and I am so thankful that I'm a part of the Myatt family. It was super exciting to be able to come back and sit down with Steve and you, Parker, Sean, and then on the other side have Chris and Will there, as well as Patrick. That's been the highlight of my time in Bucks, has been able to be in our family and be super close with all of you guys, especially Reese. Another thing that I remember was having to figure out what I was going to do for my summer plans the summer after Pledge was over, and some guys had asked me if I wanted to go to SMS with Navs. I just wasn't sure about what I needed to do, so I went over to your Tower Suite and you gave me some really good sound advice, and that's just something that I appreciate about you in general, is that you think clearly and can make hard decisions and stick to them. Let's see. I have really loved having 3 semesters of cell group with you. It's been another highlight of my time in Bucks. Every week when we have cell group, I look forward to it because I know that I'll be able to spend time with you, which has been a lot of fun times and a lot of times where I've learned so much from you.
Say hello. Say hi to Reese.
Another thing that I really appreciate about you is that you are super consistent in who you are. No matter who you're around, you are the same guy, always the same goofy, funny, energetic Reese. And I'm glad that I know what to expect, and I know what I'm going to get with you every time. So thank you for that. It's also been really cool over the course of the past 3 semesters in cell group to see how much your relationship with Brittany has grown, how much you care about your relationship with her, the steps that you've taken to prepare well for marriage now that you've been engaged, and the desire that you have to lead a Christ-centered marriage with her has been an awesome example for me, and I hope that I can lead my fiance as well as you have led Brittany over the course of the past school year. I'm really excited to have both of you around in Nashville this upcoming school year. Please don't be like Steve and hide away and never hang out. Please invite me over so I can see your apartment and hear about the cool things that you're learning from your first year of marriage. I'm also really excited to see how Rezos goes. I'm really proud of you for making the riskier decision and starting your own business instead of taking a steady, predictable job at Capital One or something like that, because I know this is what you really want to do, and that you will do it with a lot of passion and a lot of drive. So I'm excited to hear how Rezos goes. Excited for you and Brittany to start your journey of life together in marriage, and pumped that you'll be around next year so we can still hang out. I love you a lot, Reese. Thank you for who you are and everything you've done for me in my life.
Reese, dude, hey, what's up? Man, you're graduating. That's awesome. Yeah, that's just such a great thing. I know you love Vanderbilt and that you love Bucks, and I'm so happy that you've been able to spend all this time here, and that I really hope that your next stage in life, being married and still in Nashville, boss, just like starting a shoe company, and man, I just hope it's as fruitful and as awesome as the rest of your life's been. And I have the utmost confidence that it will be, and that God will bless you, and that you will really do well with what you're gonna do. But man, I'm kind of sad this year's over. This year's just been so awesome. Man, this year's been awesome. From starting with just like meeting these awesome dudes that I came to know, that they're on this thing called Bucks, and get involved with Navs, and just showing me, like, learning all these things on campus, and just, I don't know, just this freshman year has just been such a cool adventure. And looking back on it, I owe it to you. I mean, you're one of, if not the reason I'm here at Vandy. After that, you're like the reason I got involved with Navs. After that, you're like the reason I'm involved in Bucks. And my freshman year would be markedly different without you in my life. And not even just like my freshman year you've been involved in too, which is really crazy. Yeah, just you've made such a marked impact on my whole life. Just starting from really almost the moment I was like became a Christian, you've been here and present, and just showing me the ropes of just how to be a Christian, and how to be a competitor, how to play Avalon, how to be a shore leader, how to be a Bucks brother. You've just shown me so much. I'm just so thankful for that. I mean, there's no, you just freely give of who you are and give to so many. It's like being here and seeing the impact you've made on Bucks, I know that I'm not the only one that would say this about you. I know you've made such a big impact on everyone here, from your guys in the senior class to older guys that I haven't even met. You've made impacts on, and then even like the younger guys, they just so many people look to you for guidance and for inspiration. Just thank you from the whole Mount family. We all love you. We all appreciate you, and we all wish you the best in your future and everything post graduation. We will always be your brothers, and I hope that this isn't the end of our relationship, and know that I stuck with you through high school. I followed you to Vanderbilt, and if you leave me again, I might follow you somewhere else. So don't get too comfortable with not having me nearby. All right. Love you, man.